What's up, y'all? It's me, a somebody, talking to you, a somebody. Lupe Fiasco here with another edition of the Super Fact. I know it's been a while. So, I want to kind of keep the energy going with the Super Facts. Shout out to everybody that tunes in and comments and appreciates the Super Fact thing that we do here. So today's super fact that I want to talk about really quickly is about the world. Yes, the world. The world is getting hot. World's getting hot. Hot. Before I continue, I'd like to say that this super fact is brought to you today by Wave. Drogas Wave, my new album, which will be coming out real soon. For more information, go to lupefiasco.com. Yeah, Drogas Wave, the new album. Oh, Drogas Wave. So anyway, world is getting hot, and there are places around the world which are recording record high temperatures all over the world. Specifically Japan just recorded one of its highest temperatures on record, and that's a trend that's been happening for the past few years. It's getting hot. Desertification is taking place along the equator, along the desert area. The desert is expanding. Some things going down. Largest wildfire in California history. Does that relate somehow to climate change, global warming? Maybe, potentially. I don't know. Maybe there was a huger fire back before we were recording how huge fires were. But as of today, it's not just say it's related. I'm not gonna say it's a cause, but it's definitely something fishy about that. So anyway, the world is changing. The human hand is afoot in the world, and the things that we do, and the things that we're doing, and the habits that we have are having an effect on globally, and it's spread out. Okay, it's not just one specific cause or one specific activity that's doing it. It's multiple things that are going down, right? Cars, the way we grow our food, air conditioning, just a bunch of things. I'm not gonna get into every single one of them, but each of them plays a role, right? CO2 release of gases into the atmosphere, carbon emissions, all types of good stuff, just making the world a hotter place. But of course, there's two sides to every story. Some people believe that actually us making the world hotter is actually saving us, rather in a very roundabout kind of way, because there's evidence, ice core evidence, of the shifts in the climate of the world, which show that every 11,000 years or so there's an ice age, and that ice age wipes out a lot of stuff. So they're actually saying that there's probably evidence that we are actually staving off some type of ice age event. But then the flip side of it is like we're gonna burn up. So it's like you either freeze or you burn up. It's like, what are you gonna do? Ice caps are shrinking. Polar bears are dying and being stranded. Their habitats are changing. Island nations are succumbing to the sea, disappearing into the ocean. It's just becoming genuinely unpleasant. Not to say that every day is an unpleasant experience for folks. Human beings adapt. We're gonna find a way to adapt until we hit a ceiling where adaptation just isn't our ability to adapt pales in comparison to the ability of things to destroy us, or to counteract our adaptability. So where do you sit in that? What's your role? I did a Instagram about this, and it was like, if you don't play your part, we're all gonna die. And one of the first responses, and I knew, and I could have sugarcoated, and I said I didn't. That was kind of the whole context uh, of the Instagram. Uh, and somebody asked, of course, well, what can I do? What are the solutions? You're stating the problem, but you're not giving the solution. And then other folks, the immediate knee-jerk response was, well, we're going to die anyway, right? So as to say, like, well, what does it matter? For some people who were being very cynical, and some people were being very serious. But I mean, your death, your individual death, is going to happen, right? Everybody's going to die. We understand that. But everybody also is going to live, right? And what is the quality of life that you want to have, and what type of legacy do you want to leave behind with your life, right? With the life as you have it. That's part of death, right? Death should be a motivation for you to live the best life possible, and to not only live the best life possible for yourself, but also potentially live a life that would lead to someone else being able to live a life of a high quality and quantity, a long life, right? And hopefully in the length of that life, whether it's short or long, you're providing value to other people's lives and leaving the world in a much better place than you left it. Now, don't get it confused. Everything that you do is going to have an impact, right?